Hello, I'm Ali Brunning.
And I'm Daniel Harford.
Welcome to the new season of Test Drive with a very special first episode.
Yeah, we're launching into 2008 with something very exciting. For the next half an hour, Ali and I, along with the entire Test Drive team, will be taking an in-depth look at the just-released 8th generation Ford Falcon range. This Test Drive exclusive will be giving you a guided tour of the new Falcon's safety, performance, styling and technology credentials.
Plus, we'll also hear from key people at Ford responsible for putting the new Falcon on the world stage.
So, before we get started, let's get familiar with an icon.
Introducing the 1964 Ford Falcon, a new concept.
When you look back through our history, you can't help but feel that like Vegemite and Skippy, Ford is part of who we are. It makes us Australian. They've been popular since the introduction of the very first Falcon, the XK, back in September of 1960. And the reason for this is because even back then, Ford Australia knew that for a car to really work in this country, it had to be built locally. After all, the iconic Aussie Ute was developed by Ford and released back in 1934 after a suggestion from a farmer's wife. So, have Ford kept that tradition alive through to today? Well, let's meet some members of the brand new Falcon family. There are 3 distinct variations on the new range: the entry model XT, the XR series and the G series. The G series offers new European styling and refinement with sports dynamics, while the XR series is all about pure performance and road-eating attitude. For this episode of Test Drive, we'll be looking closely at the pride and joy from the new Falcon fleet, the G6E Turbo. So I'm off to the factory today to make sure they've left no stone unturned.
With the name change going from the Falcon to the G series, it's even more exciting.
There's a big buzz here at Ford, I think, like on the shop floor. Yeah. So people are really excited about the car and can't wait for it to come out.
And we put everything we've got into this new model, not only for the company, for our future as well.
From the get-go, everyone's just been excited about it and willing to get it done and get it made.
How can I put it to you? This is our baby.
So that's the talk from the floor. But the boys on the line said I should venture up to the executive level to have a chat with Falcon line director Russell Christophers. If I could only find the exec level.
As long as I can remember, as long as I've been at Ford, the Falcon has been our largest selling nameplate, and that will continue to be the case for some time to come. We started deploying engineers on this program about 4 years ago, but we really ramped up the resource effort through 2005. This is a very important program for us.
The countdown has been running for almost 18 months now, and it's finally getting close to single digits. Rumours are rife about what's new, what's changed, and have Ford got it right. But one thing is confirmed, the new Ford range is the talk of the motoring industry.
Hopefully this will carry them through to another generation of Falcons, which have been going for 40-odd years.
The Falcon's always been a big, strong, broad-shouldered looking car. I expect that to continue.
Something that's quite modern and crisp in styling, but also, I guess, conservative enough also to appeal to middle Australia, because this is what this car has to do.
Are their expectations realistic? Well, we're about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please walk with us as we show you the new Ford family.
The covers have just come off and the press are going into a frenzy trying to get a closer look. What are their first impressions?
There's quite a different look and feel to across the range now, and that wasn't always the case with Falcon, so I think that's going to be a good thing for them as well.
This one's a little bit more subtler lines, a bit more overhang either end. It'll be interesting to see how the public perceive it.
There's a lot of European influence in the car, and I think that's a good thing because more and more customers these days want that kind of Euro styling.
The new styling is a hit, and so far the press are excited. But beauty isn't only skin deep. It's time to get these machines out of display mode and onto the street for a true test drive.